Hello, Stationeers players. Welcome to a quick episode of Stationeers News. It's 2026, January the 23rd, and today I have two things for you. Only two, but they're pretty profound. First thing to talk about is the new deep miner. Yes, now we have a combustion deep miner. This thing is supposedly faster. I mean, I just tested it, didn't feel faster to me, but alright, it's super fresh, so maybe it still needs to be tuned, or I was using it wrong. After all, I mean, I was just using standard fuel, not rocket fuel for it. But hey, let's take a look at it. Takes 2x2 blocks, needs to be placed on, well, dirt, of course. And as you can see, I hooked up some standard fuel to it. And just a passive vent so that we can sniff what's coming out. Currently we have, well, pretty much pure oxygen in here. So let's turn this thing on. It is a very loud machine. I already turned down the game volume a little. The other thing we'll be talking about soon is new tanks. New tanks in a game that is mostly about atmospherics, so that's going to be a big one. But let's first get this thing up to speed. The trick always is only kick it so much into gear that it has gotten fast enough, and then it's harmless to, well, to step on the gas a little further. I guess we can actually turn this one on already. And will it keep increasing, or will the needle fall eventually? This is where we are, and you can see how fast it is and how far it is still to bedrock. Maybe you should turn this down again. Yeah, it's really loud, isn't it? Aha. Man, this thing's really super loud. Normally I record at volume 90 of Stationeers volume slider, which is a proper volume slider, as opposed to all other games and the Steam store and so forth and so on. Does it work now or not? Yeah, it's getting down. So now we're in the green. Everything is turned to the max. And now it's running, and it's 30 meters to bedrock, and then it will output some stuff at some point. Okay, while this thing is running, I can't even hear the jetpack. That is how loud this thing is. Let's look at the new tank. Which is one is that? Is this one, the inline tank? Yeah, this one looks a bit bigger than this one, but you already know that. The new inline tanks, there's a small one, then there's the medium one, and there's the big one. But that's not what this is about. It's about this one, the portable tank then. No, it's about this one. Yes. Now this looks like a normal tank, right? Which we have in this size and in this size. And we have it in the insulated form, which is this, and in the uninsulated form. All of that we know. So what's the new thing here? The new thing is that this tank has now been changed. Your save games will not be affected yet, but if you build a new one here, on the beta version at least, this one will be part of the same pipe network. That is sensational. Now we finally have turbo speed when it comes to to gas exchange. Look here. Immediately equalized. This thing is this thing. This is all one pipe network, all of it. 10.751, 10.751. All of this is one pipe network. So that makes it very fast. What's the deep miner doing? Yeah, it's producing some stuff. 18%, 20%, 23%, and so forth. When that's 100%, we will get some dirty ore. That's awesome, isn't it? Now finally, it will be possible to get the gas out of this thing rather quickly. By the way, this means that here doesn't have to be a pipe. You can now connect the turbo pump or whatever directly to the thing. Yeah. There's some gas in there, oxygen, and there is none. Yep, that's working. And that's a pretty sensational change. So I guess that a lot of you will soon be busy in your worlds building some extra pumps and pipes to get your gas out of your existing tanks into some kind of buffer, only then to later get it back into the tank once you have replaced it with a new one. This is just the same tank as it was always. I mean, you print it, you use the kit, la 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 la, but the actual thing in the world. The old ones are deprecated, but they stay in your worlds. You can deconstruct them and then build a new one. The new one will be of this new nature. So yeah, that's what this is. Dirty ore. Well, and that's all I have for you today. I actually have been working on a real news episode for about 2 weeks now. It's not really a big one, not very interesting, but you know. But this one I had to get out right now because this dropped today, like 2-3 hours ago. Okay, that's it. See you again next time.